and stay out of pocket. Out of pocket.
Welcome back to the Out of Pocket Experience. Today I'm sitting with my boy Angel and I'm sitting with my boy J-Bob. Today we're sitting at the Cast Iron restaurant for the Uncle Chickens. I almost cursed right there at the beginning. Good thing we don't have to bleep that. But yeah, we're right here at the Cast Iron for Uncle Chickens. Luckily they gave us a nice enough spot to host this. So
it's beautiful here, bro. If y'all haven't been here, come check it out, you know.
Definitely. The food was
Smyrna
great.
Beach.
Y'all see the little clips of us eating the food. We'll pop it up right here. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And then today, let's get out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? New set, new situation. Let's have a little bit of fun today.
Yeah.
How's y'all's week been?
Been all right, man. I just came back from Ohio.
Yeah?
Yeah, how was Ohio? We missed you last episode.
Yeah. I was a little upset.
Yeah, you said you were being treated different because you were trying to be a vegan out there or something.
Not vegan. I just asked for no meat in the omelet and, like, besides
but
everything
you want
else.
no meat in the omelet.
Bro, okay.
The omelet itself is meat.
Disclosure. Before we came to Uncle Chickens and tried this food, I haven't eaten meat in a week.
But you just said you had an omelet.
Yeah, but there's no meat.
He said he wanted an eggless omelet.
Eggless omelet?
And that egg is not meat.
It's not.
That's a very vicious conversation to have with people.
Meat's a muscle. So
Yeah,
that
I'm
doesn't
talking
count.
about like dead carcasses. I haven't had dead
Interesting. Well, I think that's all they serve here. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said I broke
It's
it
carcass meat.
Yeah, I broke it to try this, and I'm very happy that I did because I have not had chicken that tasted that good in a long time.
Yeah.
Long
Uncle
time.
Chickens has literally chicken fresh out the egg, full grown.
Fresh out the egg, fresh out the smoker, bro. The smoked
What?
chicken. Oh my god.
The smoked chicken macaroni, you know what I'm saying? Smoked chicken macaroni. Got the gyro or the euro. You know what I'm saying? Angel, what'd you eat, bro?
I got the bacon ranch.
It was a
cheddar
melt, right?
Melt, yeah.
Oh, interesting. That
God,
sounds
it was
yummy as
so
hell.
good. The first bite was so good. I was waiting for this all day.
I told him not to
Starving,
eat. I was
bro.
like, don't eat before we do
Yeah,
this.
my palate was cleansed like MF.
So, yeah, come in here to Uncle Chickens, check out their food, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really not overpriced at all. And honestly, a little wait for good quality food, this Scratch Kitchen is worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if you live in New Smyrna or passing by.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
even Port Orange, the drive is the little bit of a drive would definitely be worth it instead
Yeah.
of going to like Wendy's. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's
you
on
get
what?
you know it's gonna be healthier in a sense of like the quality's there.
It's
you know What I'm
fresh.
saying? Exactly.
And then we got to try soups too.
oh yeah, the soups, the Pinot Grigio soup. It was like a tomato basil soup. We got that clip for that one too. It wasn't a big portion, but it was definitely delicious. You know what I'm saying?
They had the homemade chili.
Dude, the homemade chili, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't had some good chili. Literally, I have to do it at home, and I don't even have the time to do that half the time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dude, this place. Thank you for letting us be here. Thank you for the opportunity
Chef's
to do this.
kiss, bro. This shit
Yeah,
is so
straight
beautiful
up.
and
So
good.
good.
It's so nice out here. If you guys should really try to come out here when you can.
They got an outside restaurant and an inside one about to open up. So.
It's right on, and it's all right on US
44.
1. Yeah, well, it's on US 1.
Oh yeah, US one.
one's
What
right.
am
Yeah,
I talking about?
yeah. But the beach is right there, so you could either go to the beach and then come have some lunch, or have some lunch and then go to the beach.
Exactly.
Like
this
it's
is
a
like an
great
any
spot.
time of day meal. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Definitely.
It's open from 12 to 8.
12 to see perfect time.
See, enough of us sucking on the lamb chop. What else have we been doing this week, boys?
This week I've been hanging out with my family, at least trying to.
Yeah.
It's been raining a lot for some
Which
reason.
family? The one you created or your actual family?
My biological family.
Yeah.
The other one, I'm not married, so
Oh, okay.
it kind of counts, but doesn't count.
It doesn't.
What?
You know what I'm saying? In the legal sense.
Family only matters if you're married.
You know what I'm saying? And the government
Interesting.
doesn't see it that way.
Yeah. I guess you technical terms.
Not
Well, what'd y'all
single.
do? You hung out with them? What'd y'all do?
Not much. We just went out to eat around the Ormond area. Went to the beach. Took the dogs out.
Yeah.
Hung out.
J-Bob, what'd you do this week?
Man, like I said, Ohio, bro. That weird vegan
Experience,
stuff.
yeah, the fucking...
It was rainy out there too, but it was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. Like those sights are there, but
What came in the omelet that was meatless?
no,
It just was veggies and egg?
veggies, egg, and cheese. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, they just got a regular ass omelet. You just sat there and inconvenienced that waitress for no reason.
I said, can I get mushrooms, peppers, and onions? She's like, yeah. And then everybody else's food came out, and then she came out from the kitchen and was like,
They want to put beef in
No,
there.
they were like, you don't want ham or sausage? I was like, no. Like,
Imagine getting pressed for that. They're like, this guy doesn't want any ham. They're like, go ask him again.
Bro, bro, you're so out there right now in Ohio, especially. I think you went to a rural area the way you described it.
Yeah.
Bro, if I would live there and I saw that you were gonna fucking ask for meatless shit, I would have fought you in the parking lot.
Yeah, bro, I definitely got looks. Yeah,
it must be from that train accident that's making them just want to eat more meat, more predatorized. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they just don't have any, like, where I'm not gonna say everywhere, but like where we at, like we would try to go to local places and it was just not it.
Yeah.
You know, like if you came to New Smyrna, you would go to Uncle Chickens because it's a local place. There wasn't really places like that.
Yeah, of course, because you're not going to find a lot of family business out there because they're not going to survive. And if they do, they came out there as like this kind of established business and then like made like a small franchise out there.
They're coming, Nick.
They're coming.
Yeah.
How many people are coming?
No, not people.
Oh, who's coming?
The alphabet.
The alphabet.
Oh,
whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what the heck?
You might have to get a new phone, new everything, new identity.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. But no.
What'd you do this week, Nick?
Honestly, I went to work and I just fixed up a couple of trailers and then that was about it.
How's work been?
Been nice. I literally took a trailer that had a hole in the floor. We had to redo all the bottom like the studs for them, and then have to relay the whole floor, and then put a whole nother floor on it. Installed a tub. Man, I made it a house. You know what I'm saying? I rebuilt a house.
Yeah.
If I had like the time and a property to build something, if you give me 6 months, I could actually build you a house. I probably could by myself.
So I have a bit of concrete in my backyard that I want to build some shit on. Like
We
a mini
could.
shed,
We could.
like or like a garage.
We just got to get what's it called? Clearance from the state.
Yeah, state.
Not even
city.
licensing. Yeah, it's what is it?
Zoning. Right?
Yeah, it's some kind of sense. And you get fines for it. But yeah, no, it's been a good week working, staying busy. Nothing else too crazy.
All right.
But let's talk about actual free labor. Because when Craig gets in here, hopefully here in a little bit, because we got him coming on as the fourth guest today, our fourth co-host. We're going to talk to him about some free labor laws and how the chicken he's using is being made by slaves.
Oh, no. Allegedly. We don't know where he gets chicken from.
Where do these chickens come from, bro?
I don't know. There's China chickens. Where are they enslaving chickens at?
America in Minnesota.
What? It's in our own states?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Gets
Oh,
wild.
yeah, that's something we have to get into with him. Yeah, we'll have to get back on that.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Oh, my goodness. No, he's about to daddy us up.
Oh,
That's crazy.
there we go.
Yo, what is
Everybody
this?
start-
What
How's it
is
going?
this?
Everybody start clapping. Oh my god, my arm.
Oh, no. Hold on. I'm about to give him a hand. All right, welcome back to the Out Pocket Experience. One of our co-hosts got kicked out and we replaced him with somebody even better, somebody with some entrepreneurial experience, somebody to teach him some stuff, teach us some stuff, get us some insight in the world and today in surviving, especially surviving COVID, you know what I'm saying? So everybody welcome
business.
Craig here, you know what I'm saying? Go
on,
have
world?
Angel throw in a
Good to see
little
ya.
clapping
The
sound.
clapping sound, yeah.
Yeah, get
Thank
on
you,
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, let's get out of pocket. Let's talk about some craziness, man.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys. Thanks for bringing me on the
Yeah.
out of pocket experience.
I appreciate you letting us come here and like
It's a
let
big
us
thing
set up.
to set up here. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was great to be able to like go somewhere else and experience.
Exactly.
setting
Do
it
the
up
set
somewhere
piece,
else,
and then somebody wanting us to be in their restaurant or even in their space made me feel more welcome. It was awesome. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to build a community with.
I
this.
figured it would be a
You know
good
what I'm saying?
experience,
Exactly.
especially to keep it in the community,
Exactly.
local.
And you guys are growing. That's the best thing is you guys are growing. You're now in 2 restaurants now.
Every day.
Yes, sir.
Every
yes,
day
sir.
we're growing. Yeah, second restaurant right here. This is where we're at. Uncle
Exactly.
Chicken's Cast
I can't
Iron
wait
Kitchen.
because we're the first ones in here before anybody even comes in here. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
can say that if you ate where I'm sitting right now, I'll buy your next meal when the time comes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When the time comes. But let's get right. Now let's talk about some craziness. What'd you do this week, Craig?
Actually, first let's take a little cheers. Real
Yes,
quick.
yes. Shout out to
All right.
Happy Dad. Shout out to the Nelkboys.
Happy Dad. Cheers, boys.
Yes, yes. Cheers again, huh? Stay out of pocket. Yes, yes. How was your week, man? What did it treat you like?
Well, Cinco de Mayo, I'll tell you what, that was pretty busy. But
Yeah?
other than that, day by day, taking it, just going with the numbers.
Do you sell tacos here?
Oh, yeah. We
Oh,
sell
yeah.
quesadillas and tacos like we should be called Tio Pollo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's go. Let's
Sometimes
go.
I think that because we're just burning through rice.
Yeah.
Every taco quesadilla served with rice.
How's it feel knowing that you created a better Spanish not really Spanish. You created a better Spanish dish than most Spanish restaurants around here.
Well, they would choose to come here besides the actual Spanish restaurant.
Yeah.
So my dad actually, when he was living out in California, that was his like thing. Every single day, he just wanted to go ahead and enjoy tacos for breakfast and lunch. And yeah, we're obsessed with tacos throughout our family.
Buy one, get one tortillas straight up,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So he was like, we need to make sure our chips on point because like
Chips
going
are
to a
good.
Mexican restaurant, it depends what chips they put out. And
Oh, y'all were
that's
making
how-
homemade chips from like
Yeah,
even at home.
We're making like
Holy
homemade right now. That's what we're putting out. Is we made sure we're putting out good chips because
Using corn tortilla chips.
yeah, we're using the corn ones. We chop them up raw, throw them in the fryer, and
Oh yeah,
just,
we're gonna have to put that up somewhere around here, Angel. We'll have to have you show
That's
up a
the best
little
way to do it,
TikTok of him
too.
doing that.
yeah,
you
it's-
y'all gotta check out the Uncle Chicken's TikTok, bro. This is like some actual like ASMR, like some good visual, like
Well-
satisfaction watching that meal be made.
we used to do TikTok, but we kind of ventured away from TikTok a
Yeah,
little
you
bit.
don't want
with
them
all
stealing
the,
your info.
with all the things going on with TikTok. We just kind of backed away, and we used a lot of Instagram and Facebook and
Yes, sir.
the
Yes,
reels and all
sir.
that good stuff.
Could you
so.
imagine if you started seeing like another version of yourself in China, like Uncle Chicken's in China?
We're actually we deleted our TikTok, our Uncle Chicken's TikTok. We went that far, so
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But what other? Well, you still got to produce those videos, man, because that stuff is beautiful. The food y'all make is beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm using lately. I've been editing a lot of videos actually myself, just
Yeah?
to keep the vibe going, like the cool video things where people are interested in. I've been working hard trying to make sure I post at least something every single day, and
I think I need to get more on that train too, because I got him editing everything, and he's taking off with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I knew that, I'd be trying to do more too, because that editing shit is no joke.
It's fun.
No joke.
It's
It is.
fun
I
when
bet
you
it's
get into
fun.
it.
I bet it's
It's
fun.
I like sitting there, taking the time, like, all right, what should I like sit
It's
there
a
for
rabbit
a second.
hole almost.
I'm like,
where
all
you
right,
can
what
do
should
it.
I do today? Like, let me think.
When did you know? When did you know you guys were gonna create this situation? Like, what meal, what time of your life did you go, oh, my dad's about to create Uncle Chickens?
All right, so it was about 9.5 years ago. So he always wanted a restaurant, always told me, but my father's always been involved in sports photography, and that's what I've done since I was like a kid.
Wow.
Like I would go out with my father and do set up the tents and take envelopes from the kids and
Like the 500 and all that, and like going to like F1 events, or where'd y'all go?
sports mainly like
Oh.
schools, YMCA's.
Yeah.
So I definitely started the whole small business thing like early as a kid. Like I used to work with my
Photography's
pops.
a
and,
strange thing to get into, man.
well, back then you didn't
yeah.
have the phones. My
Oh,
dad,
yeah.
my dad did it for
Yeah.
my dad did it for 17.
I feel that too, because my brother, I would walk around with him around Daytona and do photography for him too. So I know what you're talking about. That
It's,
shit was
it's changed
crazy.
now
Yeah.
because everybody is easy to be
Were you the,
instant photographer with your iPhone. But
You just put
get
4K
edited
mode on your phone.
Yeah.
were you the dude that walked around with a light lamp next to him to like adjust the lighting and shit like that?
and the was that
Photography,
the
it's like a big.
He said, would you do that for
flim-
your dad?
Yeah, were you doing that for your dad?
I would set up we would set it up on stands just like these lights. So we would just set it up, make it just right, the tents, pop them up. It would make it always production line. I was like, we need to set this up like production line.
Yeah.
You have a whole team of kids, and all the kids want to do whatever.
Angel's having a flashback from being a
Oh,
walking
yeah.
lamp.
I've been doing like an assistant photographer since I was like 9 and stuff. So I feel you on that.
I was mainly like, all right, what's the image number? Write it on the kid's
Yeah.
envelope. So when we're going back to edit, not me, I didn't know that. I was just doing like the
Running
small
the
little
numbers,
running
yeah, yeah.
around stuff that a
From
little
film
kid,
photography
a
and
little
then-
kid could do.
And moving on into cooking, where did that come into play?
So cooking, all right, we moved out to Daytona Beach 10 and a half years ago.
Oh, so you're not? I thought you were born and raised here. Oh, where
Florida,
you from?
yeah. So
Oh.
I'm actually from Oviedo. So
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
I
born
grew
and
up there,
raised.
so that's my hometown.
Yes, sir.
Good old Oviedo, Florida. Went to Oviedo High School for the first year, then moved out here. And then my dad, he was like, oh man, I want to do a restaurant. Didn't quite do it when we first moved out here. Just did kind of odd end things. And then finally, he's like, man, that building next to Aunt Catfish has been empty and empty.
Yeah.
I want to put a restaurant there. So literally, the
Oh,
fire
shit.
started.
Dude, on Catfish is on Dunlawton?
Yeah,
Oh, I
so-
remember
You
when it
know
was there
exactly.
originally.
That's where the idea.
Yes.
There's a Mexican restaurant there now. It was Panhead's Pizza.
Yes.
Then
That's
it-
so long ago, too. I now
So I
remember
guess
that.
it was Chinese. Then it went to Panhead's Pizza, which then they went out of business. Now they're here in New Smyrna, actually.
I'm surprised Aunt Catfish is even still in business, to be honest,
well,
bro.
It's the location, and they've been here for almost 30
They won't
years,
sell
so
that shit.
They're set.
They got it set. So
That was to
It's a
be
tourist
honest,
location.
I wish I knew about Uncle Chicken's. Like, I wish I thought about it more then, because that honestly wasn't a bad spot for y'all. Was it?
So that was our original thing, and then so his name is I can't remember the owner's name. He actually came here, the owner on Catfish, to talk to us about the building, and he was pretty much already talking with the Mexican restaurant in there now.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's when we're like, dang, we gotta find something else.
yeah.
And so we found this property, our 440 North Dixie Freeway location.
All right, let's start from the beginning. Let's talk about where did the
The
chicken
idea
become the uncle?
All right, so yeah, back to it. So we originally were looking at that building next to Aunt Catfish, and we like, that's perfect. All right, what can we call it? Oh, let's call it Uncle Chickens. That's what my dad.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, let's
Aunt
call it Uncle
Catfish,
Chickens
Uncle
because Aunt Catfish has been there for so many years, and
And we're playing off of
we're,
them. Yeah.
we're playing off of the name of Aunt Catfish, so it's like the perfect
Hell yeah,
business
man.
concept. And before that, we have already been for the 2 years in the food truck traveling.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, really? Oh, we're doing the food truck too? That's fucking crazy.
So you started in the food truck, really?
Yeah, so we wanted the building, and it didn't go the way we wanted, so we started a food truck just to get out there. And
I think they kept you from going there because you would have been a real competition on that block. You would have been because to have fish on there now and everything, you still would be a vicious competition in any of these cities. Seriously, man, I give you that all day.
well, it's just like Advanced Auto Parts and AutoZone. They always they kind of always try to put them next to each other.
Yeah, like a Burger King
It's
and
like a
McDonald's,
business move.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like keep the block like happening. Like
In competition.
people will pick what they want or try them both.
Oh
so.
yeah, because somebody will pick gas that they know is a lower quality, but it's 5 cents cheaper.
Yeah, so people will tend to bounce off of both locations, or they'll find their one place to go to. So
Have you ever found yourself being like, you can get my quality chicken, but you'll never get this chicken from any other chicken?
well, our concept started really off the food truck days, so we wanted to like be always a variety. So we would bounce back from different menus, as in like event, lots of people. We would pick 7 items to keep it short, simple, and sweet. And it would be diverse, from lamb gyro, a quesadilla, a pork sandwich.
Yeah.
Pretty much what our top sellers are now. But then if we went to like a business complex and we're doing like a business place and it's like a much smaller crowd, then we'll do like a full bigger menu with like about 50 items on it.
How many times have you revised your menu?
Probably like
Countless amounts of times.
Yeah,
Especially after-
today.
especially after inflation,
Yeah.
definitely had to revise it just to even like
Adjust the
Keep
prices
everything
and
afloat.
such.
Yeah.
because everything like from peanut oil to a case of chicken wings or chicken
Yeah.
breasts, like what we used to pay 3 years ago, like say for instance 5 gallons, a whole jug of peanut oil,
Yeah.
used to be like $35, and then now we pay $75 for
Holy
each. Yeah,
wow.
so it's like you could pick anything on our inventory list here that we purchased on the U.S. Foods.
Yeah.
truck.
And this ain't fast food. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fast food.
So we're doing a lot of our own prep, labor intensive. We don't have a bunch of pre-frozen stuff that we just drop in the fryer or anything like that. It's
But that makes the food better. In my personal opinion, that makes the food of like where, like, cause like whoever cooks your food, the feelings they have into that food too. It
That's where the
matters.
love
That
comes
yeah,
from.
that's what makes the food taste extremely good.
It all depends on the person cooking it too.
Yes,
We do try our
yes.
best to hire, the right kind of people for
People
the job.
that care.
And-
yeah.
exactly. So
One of the first things that caught my eye when I came here the first time was a little note right there next to the window that says, if you're waiting just a little bit longer, remember this isn't fast food and this is being made fresh.
Yeah.
And I
Correct,
was
yeah.
like, I'll stand here for 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
I'll stand here
if,
for
if
however
it's
long I
good
have.
food, you'll wait.
Oh
for
yeah,
it, so.
especially after I had my first gyro, I was like, I'm coming back. And then I had that smoked chicken, macaroni and cheese. I was like, my kids are gonna be here. They love this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go buy store bought. I'd rather come here and pay the extra a little bit just because I know I'm getting quality.
Yeah, and we're that local hole in the wall place right now. I mean,
I mean,
we're making
Those are the gems,
we're
though.
we're
Yeah.
making improvements as we go. we're trying to make it a better environment to be in. As in the future, we're looking at plans to put a whole tiki bar at Uncle Chickens.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
With the second restaurant, Cast Iron Kitchen, we're trying to. Right now, people can sit indoors and eat the food from across the street.
Are you able to do events out there? Are you sanctioned enough to with the houses being behind you and such? How loud of an event or how late can it go?
As long as the city has permits, there. Because I've been, messing with another local guy out here. A few of them DJs.
Just keep an eye out for the out-of-pocket experience block party at Uncle Chicken.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I've been trying to work with a few of the DJs around here. The one DJ Jack, he's been playing here. He's played here a few times.
Really?
He's trying to get out there. He's got us all he just got it all going. Really awesome, nice guy. He really set the vibe out there.
Yeah,
The few times that he's been here.
My cousin's a DJ also, and it's like bro, you could set up anywhere and get right.
I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What days do you have people playing out there?
So right now, for a solid every Wednesday, we have our weekly blues jam night. So it's like a blues rock. It's open jam. People can come out here every Wednesday.
It's outside in the outside patio.
It's an outside event, so it's weather permitting. Every Wednesday, 6 to 9.
Nice.
It's if you're into blues and all that stuff. Other people come here and play and get up there on the saxophone, trumpet, guitar.
Oh yeah, we might have
and,
to make J-Bob get on the saxophone. He done lost a bet the other day.
Yeah,
we might have to make him perform on your patio.
Yeah,
dude, that'd be cool.
I'm gonna have to play in front of everybody now. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would. People are here just to hear the music and, of course, enjoy the food. But
if y'all come out and see J-Bob perform, I'll buy everybody a round of beer. Straight up.
At least 2 shots.
Y'all got a full liquor here?
We're gonna do liquor here soon. We do have a bar. We're not gonna do the bar just yet. We have beer and wine at both locations.
Yes.
We plan on doing liquor in the future. We're just gonna get things up and running.
I did see liquor over there, just out of the blue. I saw.
There, we started doing the new 99
But are
shooters.
they wine? They're wine.
They are the wine based under our license, just so we can be able to sell something close to liquor.
That's like the Fireball. So you can buy Fireball in a gas station now, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. It's not.
It's
liquor.
either malt or wine based type situation.
Another thing that set you guys different from me, for most restaurants around here, is y'all had happy dads. Y'all are conscious about media and y'all are
Happy dads.
consuming the things around you because you're our age. You know what I'm saying? So that's an interesting thing for me because you're in the mix. So it's not like you're not woke, but you're not too woke to be a manager for this restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah. So more so the reason why Happy Dad is here is because I actually went to school with his brother in 9th grade year, Rocco, and Stevewilldoit was probably still in 8th grade, and while I was doing my first year in Oviedo, and then I left to Daytona, and then more so his brother, because I remember Rocco hit me up. He's like, "Yo, Stevewilldoit has a homeless veteran."
Yes,
Gerald.
I hear a lot about that guy. I hear y'all been
seen
taking
all
care
that.
of him, man. I heard that.
He needs a job, so we did it. We're like, all right, we'll bring him on. So Steve flew him to Florida and put him up in a condo on beachside here in New Smyrna, and
Y'all were getting him right, man.
had him a dishwashing job here, and I would show him some cooking things, and just he would want to do kind of whatever. That was a cool experience with Steve. He was coming here a lot, all the time, and it was blowing up for sure. A lot of groups of people were just showing up here at all different times.
Exactly, and y'all, because
we were slammed.
This restaurant, it's like you have the taco truck still situation kind of going because it's so packed. You couldn't even, the parking lot can't handle what y'all do. We literally pulled up here and we're like, cool, we got a space, and then 10 minutes later it's like, oh, dude, I'm glad we got a space.
It changes. It changes very quick.
Overwhelming as hell. It was a lot of people here.
It can be from 0 to 100 really quick.
Y'all came and took our plates because y'all were like, yo, we got people to feed.
Yeah.
No, my bad.
We need
Here you
more
go.
plates. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, I literally came over here for a minute, talked to you, and then boom, I seen all the cars pulling. I'm like,
Yeah.
it was just like that. We're busy. I'm like, all right.
Well, let's roll back a little bit. Let's get the Uncle Chicken. Your dad picked the name How did this come about? Also from the taco truck.
Yeah, so did the truck. We're like, all right, so we need somewhere we need a home base.
Established. Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing renting a kitchen in Port Orange to VFW right there on Williamson and Dunlawton.
Really?
And they had a huge kitchen for us to use because we were feeding daily lunch and dinner for DME Sports Academy.
Did you ever get in a fight with a veteran that was having like a moment?
No. They just, the only thing that you'd hear sometimes is like, where's my food? Because 70 Korean veterans all sitting down at once and ordering food all at once. You know, it could be a bit much, but we got through it. We made sure.
Did they love
happy
Uncle Chickens? Or were they like, this? We don't have this at
We
home.
made sure they loved Uncle Chickens.
Yeah.
It's all you get to eat, old man.
They want their sandwich. They just want to buy half of sandwiches. We were doing like half sandwich soup. It was their thing. That was like a lot of people at the VFW. They want to buy half a sandwich, a cup of soup, and call it a day.
Leave it to an old person to try to change the menu.
That's fine. That's here at Uncle Chickens still to this day. Like,
yes, sir.
That's
person
beautiful,
says
though.
they want us to
Do it a certain
make a
way.
cheese quesadilla with no cheese. We'll make a quesadilla with no cheese in it.
Oh yeah, this man tried to order an omelet with no meat in it.
Oh, it's okay.
Whatever,
I was
you
in
know.
Ohio.
Like, if it's at Uncle Chickens, we'll do it. So
That's awesome, though. That's awesome.
Goodness,
yeah, we get intricate. But yeah, so the food truck sold that off after the 2 years of business. Then found this location here in New Smyrna.
Yes.
Funny enough, on Craigslist, actually, that's where I was listed at.
Awesome.
Interesting. How easy was that exchange?
Turnkey restaurant, ready to go, had all the equipment in it. We're like, all right,
Ready
Did
to
the guy
cook?
just
Yeah.
walk
let's
out the
get
door
rid of the
before y'all
food
came?
truck. Yeah, just walked out the door. Him and his wife got a divorce. They said this restaurant's not doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's stressful trying to
Of
do
course.
the restaurant
Yeah,
thing.
definitely.
And then you had to survive COVID. We haven't even struck the edge of that.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
whole.
you good. Keep going, big
another
dog.
ballpark.
Go in on that.
So
Keep going.
they so we just got in. We're like, all right, cool. This is gonna be big. This is gonna be big. So let's try to make it our first year and see what happens. And
Yes, sir.
everything was going well. Like, we started off right away with a big menu. I remember like walking around all these neighborhoods, guerrilla marketing so hardcore with
Yeah.
flyers that we printed out stacks like this big.
Wow, nice.
Knock on each door, be like, hey,
we just opened up down the road.
we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
open
yeah.
up. What's up?
I remember, because I work around here and I drive by, I remember like stopping at the light and just seeing everyone with the smoke going out from the smoker, and then you guys just waving and yelling, "Hey, come get some tacos, come get
Yep.
some chicken." I was like, yo, I should stop, but I'm gonna.
I
be
never
late for
did.
work."
We used to have our chicken mascot outside here. We got a
With the
custom.
sign? Did he have a sign too?
No sign. New Smyrna's a little weird about the sign thing. You're not allowed to have any sign spinning type of situation in New Smyrna.
Yeah, because you're right on the side of the road. You got to have like an airport strip for people to like pull off going 40 miles an hour just to get into here. They're going to all hit the restaurant because they're like, oh,
Well,
shit, that's delicious.
They, you know, we were doing the signs. We took poster boards, wrote in Sharpie, and
Yeah.
come inside for free samples, literally just to get people in the door. And code enforcement came here immediately and was like, can't do that.
That's
Yeah, I remember it was.
I was like, well, we're
driving
just
by.
trying to get our business going. Like,
Yeah.
I remember driving by, I would smell the chicken cooking. I was like, oh my God, I'm so mad I can't stop
Yeah.
it. You're so far away.
if I had $1 for every person that said that, wow, I smelt the smoke. I turned around because I smelt the smoke. If I had $1, I would definitely be rich by now for every time.
You're
I
gonna have
heard that.
have 3 or 4 locations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
it's-
definitely what drawed me to it too. I used to work where he used to work out there in Edgewater. So every day I drove past here before and after work. And after work I'd be driving past and I'd smell it. And I'd be like, man, that smells so good. And my friend lives right down the road too.
Yeah.
So I drive past here all the
And,
time.
yeah, we deliver, and that's been a really big thing for us because not a lot of restaurants deliver their own food.
Yeah.
We used to go through different.
Third parties like DoorDash. and
Had too
stuff
many
like
problems with them. Plus, I don't think a lot of people do realize that DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that stuff, they take 16% of your sales. Imagine that. Imagine.
Yeah. Well, they're also boosting it up another 5% on the
That's
on
what
the
they
website.
tell you.
Yeah.
You know, hey, we're, you know,
Gonna give you more.
they take from the
business, yeah.
customer and they take from you.
Yeah, they
so
take
it's
from both sides.
It's
yeah.
a double taxation from, you know, those companies. And we even put ads out on our own restaurant page saying, hey, we don't do Uber Eats, we don't do Postmates. And
Yeah.
it's just because of that reason. We had, and more so, we used to do it. So we had a DoorDash driver show up here and his car broke down and his kid was in the car. He's like, I need to get my car jumped. I'm like,
It turned into a whole not your problem. But it's
It
but the
is
thing
your
is,
problem.
you guys probably did take care of him and put him back on his way because family. You know what I'm saying? You guys take care of people. Look at that. Oh, see?
Yeah. Rocco's calling.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know what to say to this man. I'm not even in that mind yet.
yeah, all he seen was yo.
But your restaurant, you guys are opening up a second one. If it was twice the size that it was now, do you think you would want that in the sense, not really like the sense of having multiple buildings, but if that restaurant was twice its size, would it make you feel any different about handling the capacity that you guys take on?
I feel like I can adapt to any situation.
Yeah.
Whatever's put in front of me, I'll
True
try my
chef.
best.
But I think this
to-
restaurant, in a sense, I think this restaurant's nice because it's like the size, the compact it is.
it being small, it's easier to like micromanage.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the way I want it done. That's we're big on that. Like we're
Exactly.
so
the
into
quality
detail.
doesn't lack. Exactly, because y'all are on top of it.
Every
Yeah.
step counts too. Yeah, every step of how the
It's
food
been
is
baby
prepared
steps
counts.
every day for years. I can't believe we're almost July will make 8 years of business here in New Smyrna.
That's great.
And two
So,
of those
I
you had
can't
to fight
believe-
through COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was
so
that experience as
That was
owning a
we
restaurant?
were the unique kids on the block for that. We're trying our best to keep it safe. We're always washing our hands.
I was about to say we
practicing.
barely wear gloves here. Yeah.
always wear gloves. Always wear gloves.
Always,
That's we're an open kitchen. Anything.
Yeah, you can see it when you walk up.
Yes,
Obviously,
sir.
yeah, you're a very open kitchen. Yes.
Yeah, and then plus anything that is ready to eat, like for the customer to eat, put in their mouth right now. Always the person needs to be wearing gloves.
Always.
Yes.
If it's something that's not necessarily like ready to eat, it's raw stuff. Like yeah, you can touch it without gloves,
Cross
but
contamination. Yeah.
you don't even want to bother with it. Just like that's why we're always every employee here at Uncle Chickens gloves.
Yeah.
So the whole COVID thing, again, it was unique for us because we were an outdoor walk up to the window, grab your food.
And keep it pushing.
And you can keep distance.
Still,
when you
we're
have food.
delivering. We're
Yeah.
still delivering to people's houses. We started doing we just set it on your front door. See ya,
Yeah,
bye.
the no contact delivery.
No contact
yeah.
deliveries, and people, if they didn't want no contacts, order at the window type thing. We would do
Yeah.
that too. Like, oh, here's your food. It's paid online. Set in the
Just
window.
Don't look at them while they're ordering.
Keep distance. We put hand sanitizer in the window.
Oh my goodness.
Try to make people at least feel like we still
You're still here.
care. We
Yeah.
still
I was gonna say, you
like
definitely still care.
we don't.
yeah.
We're not against like COVID or anything. or-
Exactly.
it's there. It's a real thing. We're not.
Glad to see that you guys made it through that though, because there's a lot of businesses that tanked through that.
There was
lot.
the law that they did pass for a little bit to where they did shut down every. I can't remember. It was like shut down indoor seating for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very
So,
limited.
we went through that.
We worked
too.
at the. So
all those
even
places,
gyms. Yeah.
Anywhere indoor, like you said, indoor, and you were in close vicinity of people was shut down. Yeah.
Why is your restaurant outdoors?
Well, that location's just not gonna fit
Yeah.
any seating at all.
Oh no, of course, no, but like y'all were like, cool, we can do outside
y'all can
seating.
work with that.
Because
Well,
did
'cause
the
you're in
taco truck
Florida.
make you feel comfortable in that sense? Because y'all could throw up picnic benches at any time during a taco truck.
We were
Or
limited in
use
the
a park.
truck. So
Yeah.
when I hear people say they want to start a food truck, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
you're in for it because it's not just 1, 2, 3 set up, make money. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 might make money. You show up at an event, it's not that busy. You pay the promoter this much money. And that's what we were running into. That's why we're like, let's get a restaurant
Would
going.
you think that this is more like a taco truck, but a mobile home instead of a truck?
So we're still like, our menu is like food truck variety menu.
Yeah, so it's, what I'm saying is like you created the bigger truck, made it into a mobile home, dropped it on the ground, and then put the patio outside, and that's
I
what Uncle
wish-
Chickens is.
I wish it was that easy. with the city regulations, they don't want that because you have to have a home-based kitchen, call it a commissary kitchen. Like all the food trucks that you see
I didn't
down
know
down Daytona,
Yeah.
New Smyrna Beach, they have to have a commissary license through a kitchen that they can go and prep
They're
their
already
food.
established
I didn't know
kitchen
that.
before they go
A
out.
safe
to the,
place to get water, clean water, dump their sewage. There's a lot of red tape. Like when you get involved in any business, really, like there's a lot of
fine
red
line
tape.
stuff. Yeah.
Why do you
yeah.
think we're doing this?
Involved.
Because the only people we got to consult with is ourselves and then fucking editing.
Yeah, you have the city, the state, the county. You have to go through multiple lots of paperwork just to
Yeah.
get established. After you get established, you have to make sure you're
Maintain all
maintaining.
of that. Yeah.
So it's
For an upcoming chef or entrepreneur, like somebody who wants to be your father, because he's not here to speak for himself, but you're here, what would be like a
Number one tip,
like a hint or some kind of like clue to get to where you are?
or what would you say to someone that you wish you would have heard when you were starting up?
There you go.
I would say that most important is to remember that cash flow and law of attraction are the two most important things. So you got to make sure you have cash flow at all times. If you have cash flow, you're in business, you're working, you got something coming in, even if it's like $500 for the day,
out.
then whatever, like
Some
you
kind of
made
revenue.
money.
Yeah.
So at least you're, and then secondly, I said law of attraction
Yes.
is manifesting every single day that your goal by the end of the day.
I try to manifest everything because it's like if I didn't see it, it's not possible for me.
Yeah, you got to be a visionary and you got to really want this to.
Interesting.
And then people will see that.
I've
They'll
never.
see that you care.
No one I know
We
has
can taste
has
it, too.
created a restaurant. Even for the sense of like your father started it, but you're still here doing it because this is your baby. You know what I'm saying? Alongside with him, I've never seen anybody else create this. So like you're doing something here. You know what I'm saying?
So he
I
came
love
up with
it.
all the recipes, and then I pretty much put everything into play. As in, how is this going to be executed? How is this
Yeah.
going to look on the plate? How should this exactly taste? And my father's like, this is what I want, and I pretty much.
He gave you
On
the
the ba-
business idea and you fine tuned it and made it into reality.
So on my
basically,
21st
yeah.
birthday, he actually gave me the business.
Nice.
Uncle Chickens.
Wow.
That's
so
beautiful,
Wow.
bro.
That was my
That's,
birthday gift on my 21st birthday.
that's
He's
awesome
like, I'm tired
as
of
a
paying
parent.
taxes on this shit.
That's awesome as a parent, though, bro.
I pay taxes monthly, so I
Oh,
make sure
goodness.
everything is taken care of.
Yeah.
If you let things build up, then it's just like such a big chunk at the end of the year. And
Of course, of course.
always taking care of the Department of Revenue every single month.
Did y'all learn from having a tip jar? Y'all ever learn that lesson?
Yeah. I'm not
Way
sure what
back
you
in-
reference to. Are you
Oh,
referencing to the stolen tip jar?
Yeah, they had a stolen tip jar. Somebody walked
Yeah.
right up to the window and grabbed it and bucked down the street.
Yeah, she was here to ask for a job, and I was like, "Hey, how's
Y'all
it
got a
going?
job? No.
Your normal stuff. Oh, all right." She was in flip flops, big T-shirt. Looked like she just came from the beach.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, hi, how's it going? Blah blah blah. Oh, what are you looking for? What position?
there's
normal
no way
stuff.
she came from the beach.
Normal stuff. I'm like, do you live around here? She said yes. So she was familiar with the area. I live by the blah 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 such and such.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, gotcha. So let me grab you an application. Walk over to the office desk, and all I hear was
No.
yelling outside. I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you're.
She probably she only got away with like $70-something and didn't even really get away or something.
something,
like that.
$100 in tips or something like
That's
that.
so crazy.
And-
$100 in cash.
yeah.
Yeah, she was a juvenile too. She was 16 years old.
Oh yeah.
Oh
she
my
could have earned
God,
more than that in one shift.
bro.
She was just,
Young
I
and
don't know,
dumb,
around
yeah.
the wrong people doing
Yeah.
just who knows? She could have been high as a kite or.
Lesson learned as a business
Unfortunately.
owner for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Tip dar's still in the window, like whatever.
Really?
If they
Oh,
want,
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't let it
I'd
stop
have glued
you.
the bottom of it. I'd have glued. The
I
bottom.
did for a little while. I drilled it to the thing, but I just like whatever because we've been robbed the second time.
Oh my
Some
goodness.
guy came here, gloved and masked, and threw a crowbar through the glass window, and came inside. And
While y'all were closed.
yeah, it was
Oh
like
my
3 in the
goodness.
morning. Oh no, that was the third time we got robbed. We've been robbed 3 times.
Okay.
Tip jar. The second time, some I
You
guess.
should just leave a dog in there at night.
I wish. If the health department said I could, I would definitely
I
leave
didn't
a
think
dog
about
in
that
there or a
one,
cat,
yeah.
whatever.
One big ass cat.
Yeah.
Rat.
Yeah, cats keep the rats away, and the big dog will keep the bad guys away.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Rooster
sir.
at that point.
Yeah,
We used to have
the
roosters
Uncle
here at Uncle
Chicken.
Chickens.
Imagine you break into Uncle Chickens and you see the fucking chicken
Oh,
from
yes.
Family Guy. It's the
That would
chicken
be
from-
awesome.
Oh my god.
I wish, but
So what happened the second time you guys got
so the
robbed?
second guy, he jumps over our fence, circles around our parking lot, and like could see him on the security footage, just like trolling around. I'm like, he turns around, like I guess goes behind the restaurant on his bicycle and
Oh my goodness.
jumps the fence, and then what did he? He took all my tools.
Oh,
Took all our
man.
drills, took all my batteries, took my saws. I'm like, oh, great. So I think a week later, I don't remember how he got caught. They picked him up somewhere
He
walking.
probably tried to pawn it or
Yeah,
something.
Because he had familiar tattoos.
Yeah.
Stupid move. Motherfucker stole
People
tools
are-
and tried to go pawn his tools and go try to go pawn them.
So
See, the thing is, they could have made more money working for you. That's the weirdest thing. Is like these people come here looking for money, and the only thing they leave with is just jail time.
they don't know. That's what's big in American culture in a lot of big cities. We got whole areas that people are just they're turned into zombie streets.
Yeah, facts.
You got people that are just all
They'd
messed up
rather
off
steal than
fentanyl.
work. Yeah,
They're fighting. They're fighting the battles that they don't even see.
They don't even realize what they put themselves into,
Exactly.
unfortunately. And some people like do to a point, and they feel like there's no point of return, so they'll stay in that position. And plus, there's other things out there that that other countries supposedly have dumped large amounts of fentanyl into our country.
Yeah,
Instead of
Well,
heroin
they're pulling
consuming
it
the
all through the
streets,
borders. Yeah.
there's a majority of fentanyl being poured into our country and killing people left and right, and it sucks.
yeah.
But-
Is that Congress lady?
Killed my brother, so
That-
my brother actually helped start Uncle Chickens. Mike G, shout out to him. He
Yes,
definitely-
actually, yes. Real deal. Shout out to Mike G. I actually miss
so
Buddy so much.
A lot of
'cause
people
that
do
was a
know
great
him
guy.
out here.
Mike G was a great guy.
So
I
you were
was- I
instant
really
friends
was not
with him if
expecting
you
that.
if you met Mike G, and people that came here customer wise instantly
Huge
fell in
shout
love
out.
with him and wanted him to actually cook their food because they would know that he would do it right, either me or him. And
It's about the love in the food.
we have him hanging up on a little plaque in our kitchen.
Yeah, we'll,
To
we'll put
memorize.
a shout out for Mike G on here too, because Mike G was fire. I love that dude. Yeah.
Yeah, much
Definitely.
love for
I
Mike
wasn't
G.
expecting that.
No one was. So
Well, and that's another. Well, you know what? We're not gonna get too serious about, it, but I want to be one thing. It's like it's the fact of if you see these things happening in your town,
Take action.
speak
Help.
up.
Yeah.
Stop your friends, because there's nothing wrong with preventing somebody from you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, don't be an enabler for your friends. Yeah,
Correct.
don't use that as an
And
excuse of,
speak
that's my
up.
friend.
If
he
you know
wants to
something's
do.
going
Like,
on in your town, it's not
Yeah.
bad to be anonymous. Save your city, save your friends, because you don't know what's gonna happen.
at least get him point them the right way and
Yeah.
at least put the idea in their head like you want to change yourself, because that's the first step, is them wanting to change.
Yeah,
So
and
that's the
changing for
hardest part.
themselves. Yeah, because if they don't want to change for themselves and they keep doing it for everyone else, no matter how long they could go years.
But
they're
fentanyl is a
gonna
secret
relapse.
battle that no one ever saw coming. No, it's literally
Unfortunately.
it's under everything. You don't know that you did it, so you're done.
I've learned from it though, from having new different employees, and we have all different types of people apply
From walks
here.
of different
and
lives and stuff.
Let's
like
use
that.
this as a transition then, because are you guys hiring?
Yes, so we're looking for experienced cooks right now.
Are you guys hiring underage children?
Definitely not.
No,
We-
no.
What's the
We're all-
youngest you can hire?
16.
14.
Oh, 14?
14 is the
Oh,
minimum in the
hell
state
yeah.
of Florida by law.
Interesting.
So
yeah.
you know, if you take in consideration that you are hiring a 14-year-old, you better know every state law about that
Liabilities,
age, because
yeah, breaks
14,
every 4
15,
hours.
they have their own set of laws. Was it 16 through 18? I think, or sorry, 16 through 17. They have their own
Mm-hmm.
set of laws too. So you gotta really know as
When
an
to give them
employer.
breaks and how to handle.
You got to know when to give them breaks after 4 hours. They can't work a certain amount of consecutive days because of school.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
can't work so late after past 11, I believe, 11 p.m.
Yes.
So there's a lot of stipulation. Being an employer, you should,
read the fine lines.
If the
before
quality
you...
of your chicken diminished because where you got your chicken was being handled by underage kids, would you lower the quality of your food?
I would not. I would always pay for. Yeah,
There's chicken factories that are hiring underage kids to handle their chickens in the factory. Do you think that you could be having underage chicken factory kids making
I
your
would
chicken?
hope not, because I don't support it. But
But you never know what happens behind
But if
closed
that
doors.
chicken is the
yeah.
best chicken that your guys could ever create, do you think you would just like not know about it?
I think the moral ground of it, I think as long as they're 14 and above and they are see, that's one of the Florida laws, is they're not allowed to work in factories. So
Oh.
So-
Well, no one asked the chicken how old the chicken was, so we're more worried about what the kid's going through, and he's just trying to make some money. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to beat around the bush just because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
I'll pay the right price to have the right product.
Even if it is a 9-year-old cutting the head off of a live chicken, I need it now this week.
I mean, in some other countries it might be acceptable, but I know we're in America, so they have to be a certain age.
This chicken's
Have to
made
have
by
an ID.
uncles. Just to let you guys know.
Uncle's Chickens.
Yes, sir. All right, so what from the chicken coop being smoked out to smoking your chicken, what makes your chicken uncles?
What makes it Uncle's is really just because of we call it Uncle Chicken's home of the surfing chicken. And the whole chicken theme is just came from a crazy wild idea my dad had in his head. He's like, I just want this crazy chicken mascot. I was like, no, like we originally thought some fried chicken to be like a fried chicken joint in a way, but we're like,
You didn't
we
want to
can't-
have your dad
we
dressed up
can't
as
do
Colonel
this.
Sanders.
We can't just be a Popeyes or a KFC. Let's do
Yeah.
something different. Why can't we just be like 7 food trucks in one? Let's go.
Are you
for it.
Greek?
So no.
Where did the euro come from?
So the euro came from like because my dad's always he's from Chicago, and my dad. It's a big thing in cities. Like it's like it's a Mediterranean thing. Like some people want to say lamb gyro or gyro.
I said gyro at first, but then they tried to correct me.
I'm tomato on that. I don't really have a preferred way because if you're from Greece, you're gonna be like gyro and you have a whole different saying. I'm like, however you want to say that. Like I know what you mean when you come up to the window and order. But tacos from a little bit of Mexican to gyros,
Macaroni and pulled pork. You know what I'm
from
saying?
American good old culture, American
sir.
barbecue stuff.
That gator
To
tail.
Yeah,
that was a hit. I knew that would be such a great hit.
That
like
gator tail does hit.
was like we've had it almost for a year now, and we've been selling so much gator.
You don't
tail,
see a lot of gator tail, and like
No.
I said with the Happy Dad thing, you guys are doing like the nooks and crannies.
I feel like
that
it's a
aren't
Florida
here.
thing to have gator. Like,
Yeah.
especially the way we do it. We have a whole process to where like I've been to restaurants in Orlando that served gator, and it was so chewy because they didn't tenderize it properly. And we actually shakar all our gator, which you
What
can
is
do
that?
on a steak. Actually, like a shakar is this device that you press onto the meat that has like 100 pins, like needles. You just sit there and go like this.
Make
Oh.
it tender.
You can really tenderize a steak.
Holy
Such
shit.
a like.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, shakar. Like that's a really great way to.
Chef out here. Chef out here.
Yeah, learn some things. Nick.
It actually
crazy.
started from Spruce Creek. I did culinary there, and I
remember we
Johnson and
went to school
Wales.
there,
A
yeah.
school came there. A teacher came there from Johnson Wales, and that was where the passion came from.
Did you
And
go to
just-
school for culinary?
That was about it. Just did the high school program, and then
Yeah.
fell right into working at North Turn. Started in the kitchen there.
There's a
in
lot of
Ponce
people
Inlet.
who are in your position that didn't think that they needed the schooling. And it's not necessarily saying that you would need it, but I don't think it's like telling people they need to go to college to make $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
School you can learn a lot from, but it's definitely a big expense. I call Uncle Chickens my school. It's my
Yes.
college because that's where I've
You learned everything.
thrown into
yeah.
the wolves, and like from being on the food truck and all right, we have 150 people to feed. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let's create a menu for 7 days out of the week, lunch and dinner for 150 kids at DME Sports Academy. That's where I like the real
Training
like,
came in. Yeah.
like
Feeding all those people.
and
yeah.
working from starting at North Turn at 17.
Yeah.
Still going to high school.
And they
doing
still have a
culinary.
high intake too there.
Yeah.
So.
That and then doing light prep at North Turn, then going to Golden Corral, finally getting on some like
The one in Port Orange?
Yeah,
You know they
the one
just
in Port
knocked that bitch down?
yeah. I see they knocked the whole building down.
Yeah, they got your memories in there, man.
Ale House is gonna be there now.
Oh, what?
word?
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
How does it go being a business owner, seeing other businesses either start or close?
Oh, that's been a big thing for me. Like watching other people start up, either them being a small business or a chain restaurant, for instance. Like, so for example, like Chipotle, when they opened up in New Smyrna, I can't believe how many people bombarded them on like 1-star, 2-star reviews. Like, oh, service so slow, guy doesn't know what he's doing. Like, come on now. This
Yeah,
is
service
they
should-
just opened up. You cannot bombard them. Expect
Yeah.
that the line of 50 people, you're gonna get your food that fast. That's why some people that don't even know what's up with the restaurant life, they just don't understand. Instantly use the internet as a. They don't realize it's like a
It's
weapon
not the
that's
best
hurting
reference.
the business.
Yeah, exactly.
You're,
Especially when you put the 1-star reviews on Google and stuff, that really hurts.
that
a
really
business,
brings
yeah.
them down on the internet because you're
you go
teaching the
down on the
Google
algorithm.
algorithm
That
to
somebody
like
was
this
upset.
restaurant is not good,
Yeah.
and they're not going to be able to search it as well as like they type in keywords. They're not going to find it because their ratings are lower. It makes them look worse than
What
they really are. Like,
Yeah.
Is your customer always right?
I mean, for the most part, but here at Uncle Chickens, we're a little bit different. We're not afraid to tell a customer, oh, you didn't come up to the window and you didn't necessarily.
Ask for this specifically.
Oh, this
or cook it
person,
this
for
way.
example, the employee burnt their bun. They didn't come up to the window and tell us that their food was messed up. They
Until
go
after they ate it?
They go straight to Google. They
Oh.
finish. They go home. They don't come up to the window that there's people working in, and they didn't come up to the window and tell us like, oh hey, our stuff was messed up. Oh, okay, we'll fix that right now. We're always ready to fix or
Yeah.
refund.
You should have challenged that person. You should be like, I'll see you in 15
And this goes out
minutes.
to anybody. Like, you should always give that person a chance,
Yeah.
or restaurant
Yeah,
or whatever.
establishment. Yeah.
Give them a
government,
chance
yeah.
to fix it. If they don't make it right, then okay,
Yeah.
you have the right to go on the internet and say like, I gave them a chance to fix it. They didn't fix it. Okay, blah blah blah. Put that on there. Like, I gave them a chance to fix it and they didn't.
Yeah.
But we always give people a chance, and so if they write us like, they don't necessarily give us a chance, we're like, hey, what can we do to fix
Yeah, you
that?
can't please everybody.
Like,
They're not
come
ever
on,
going to
like,
give you a second chance half the
Can you
time.
please, like, can we earn your respect by getting a 5-star review?
Yeah.
What can we do? Like,
Exactly.
like I'll get on my hands and knees, say sorry, and I will make you the best
Chicken you've ever had.
remake. Or
Yeah.
do you want something else? Let's try something else
There's
completely
something else
different.
on the
I'll-
menu, exactly.
I'll make you happy. That's my goal every day, and I tell each employee like, we're here to make the customers happy, and that's the foundation right there, and that's it.
That's what makes the food good, though.
Do you
That-
have
that-
any plans of expanding bigger than,
New Smyrna?
not necessarily New Smyrna, but like the size
Local
that
areas.
you're doing right now?
So, but yeah, that whole one second on that 1-star thing, we've actually told customers like, you're banned for life.
Well,
We've actually banned customers,
So
unfortunately.
you can't come back, bro.
because they make such a big havoc on the internet and kind of
yeah, just
rubbing
don't
up
come
against
here,
us
yeah.
a little hard. So we're probably one of the only restaurants that does this, and we tell people like, okay, you're banned for life. Don't
Yeah.
even think about coming back. We try to give you a chance to give us a chance. And
Exactly. and
How do you
then-
know they're
Go ahead.
banned when they come back? You have like the photo
Face.
of them.
Yeah, face.
we
Take
we
their
at least have their
profile photo.
first and last name, and we try. Usually when it rubs off that, or when it breaks off, the bridge burns. It's like we don't usually see
We
them
know
ever
you.
again.
Yeah.
Very local people around.
And I don't
Yeah,
think
they don't
anyone's
normally
ever.
try it.
Usually when we told people that they've been banned,
They don't
haven't seen
attempt.
them ever again. So
Interesting.
I know
Scared them
people. I've seen a couple comments on Facebook. People have said something about that on stuff like that, certain groups, but
People
Just
have
keep
haters,
pushing.
Yeah, I was
haters
just
and
saying.
haters. But thing is, you
That's
still
how you
got
know you-
they don't
you're
understand
doing
the
something right.
situation.
them posting about you on Facebook is nothing but advertisement.
Yeah. So what was it that? Where were you going next?
Do you want to be bigger than the restaurant it is now, or would you say this size, but anywhere you want to go? 10, like in that sense.
So I'm a numbers guy. I've learned to be a numbers guy. So the more you got, the more
Yes, sir.
you're bringing in, and the more responsibilities, of course. So I'm looking to expand and grow. That's why we're moving on to our second concept.
iron,
It's
yes.
Uncle Chicken's cast iron kitchen, and the concept is to work out of cast iron skillets.
Yeah,
That's
let's
awesome.
let's close out on that and what cast iron is and
What's the goal?
What's this
Yeah.
next step for you? And we'll close out on this because this would be like the final promotion for this.
The concept is to serve everything out of the cast irons to bring it to the table in that skillet.
Interesting.
So it's going to be a meal that is going to be kept hot while you're eating it, because the cast iron's going to hold that heat in longer.
Yeah.
And
that sounds
That's
so
like
good.
We're
That's
gonna have
the
a different
fajitas.
menu.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of burn victims here.
Well, I mean, just like the old McDonald's thing, watch out, warning. We'll have a warning on the menu saying caution, pan may be pretty hot.
Straight
So-
up. That's awesome. And is it
Steaks,
gonna be
pork chops.
Oh, that's a whole
We're gonna
different
do
menu.
fire roasted veggies.
Oh, that
whole different
sounds
menu.
awesome.
We're doing smoked pecan brownies. We're gonna have intricate desserts. We're gonna have the most like fattening ice cream content. We have a soft serve machine just like Dairy Queen. We're gonna be serving these cool desserts and
of a
what's up.
skillet.
When are you guys going to start rolling this out?
So we're looking to do in the next couple of weeks. It's been a little bit. We've actually had this building for 2 years, almost 3
I know
years.
you've
I've
had this
noticed-
for about a year.
I've
yeah.
noticed that
It's
you
been
guys
prep.
have been open, but there was nothing over here, but it didn't have a for sale sign. So
It's been our prep kitchen for a good while in catering. So we've been doing catering prep, and we now allow people to sit over here indoor
That's
wise.
awesome.
If it's raining, you can come sit over here at Cast Iron Kitchen, and then we are trying hard to work on getting open as fast as possible in a timely fashion, because it has been a good minute since we've been here without serving food.
Do you want to maintain both, or are you willing to combine into one?
I have people running the first location, and I'll be over here holding it down
Yes,
and
sir.
running it with another crew
nice.
and building another foundation of employees.
That's
So,
business talk right there. That's awesome.
yep, and we do an employee program through the state of Florida, and we hire people, or the state of Florida actually pays people to come here that are may have disabilities. They're still in high school.
Who's doing that?
Employee.
What
Employee program. Yeah, we
We'll have to
actually
put a shout out for that.
we
up
actually
on here,
haven't
too.
even really like posted anything about it.
Yeah.
We haven't taken credibility for it.
Well, let's post.
It's just we're just here to help.
Put that up on there, so it's for anybody that does see this and might be disabled and need a job. You know what I'm saying? To be able to come, at least have some location.
It's
that they
younger
know of.
people. It's
Yeah.
a younger people program that they're usually high school, college, and they come in here and they're trying to learn a skill set. That's their
Yeah.
main goal. They do 3-4 weeks, and they rotate the
moving.
kids, and
That's how it is with my little brother. He's special to an extent to where he does that.
yeah.
What you got,
Where do you guys sign up from? Or do they sign up on a specific website? Or is
Employee approached us, and they have designated coordinators that
employee.com or something like that. We'll have to look it up before.
their
we put it in
parents somehow, or it's through the schools, I believe. I'm
Yeah,
not
that sounds
ex-
like an extracurritor activity where they'd
I'm
be
not
able to
sure
sign
how the
up
whole
through their
process of
counselors
signing
and
up
shit.
is. It's just they say, "Hey, Uncle Chicken, we got this new kid in." I go in for an interview. I interview the kid. They come in and they do their 4 weeks. And I've had a lot of great kids come in here, and they learn something. They see what the real business world's like, and
Yeah.
are having a job, and
And
Off
it
they
gets them
go.
some money, you know what I'm saying?
and they get money in their pocket from doing it too. So
That's awesome.
Through the
That's
state of
awesome.
Florida, it's pretty cool.
Well,
But yeah, the best way to learn to top that off is the best way to learn, especially when you're a kid, bro, is to kind of just be thrown in the fire, like you said. Like
Exactly.
you can go through school and all this, and it's gonna teach you how to react in certain situations. But until you're there and your heart's beating in the moment, you don't
You
know.
have to
what-
get hands on.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
You don't want to be sheltered your whole life and then get thrown out
Exactly.
to the wolves. To, like,
now you're
it's
24,
like,
not know
it's
what to
like when-
expect.
at Creek when they had the finance academy and everybody came out from there and they're like, well, how them kids, how are they so
Doing good in
situated?
life,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And it's like creating the banks and then going with the systems and then creating the businesses. There's a lot of kids came fresh out of high school from the finance academy that had LLCs at 18.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You don't see a lot of kids doing
learned
that.
early on.
Exactly. And then they're going to college with an LLC and it's like he's running a business and educating himself and it's
And that's the way it should be. People should learn finance as early as possible
Exactly.
to understand how the money situation is from credit cards, bank loans to finance or interest.
I wish I would have known about credit score and not the damn Pythagorean theorem. I'll
this,
tell you that.
it
Yeah.
definitely plays
That.
into each other.
Yep.
All right, you got any other questions?
No.
Do you have any other questions?
No, I think we covered everything that I was gonna ask you, mainly about the business.
You got any closing
definitely
thoughts?
Skimmed every.
Do you want anything to plug right now? Do you have like websites and all that?
links, social media links. Where can people find you? And
Just check us out at Uncle Chickens on Instagram. We're on Facebook.
what's your address to the actual physical
So
restaurant?
our main location's 440 North Dixie Freeway. We're in the heart of New Smyrna Beach, right here on the US 1 strip.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Been
You
here for
can't
8
miss
years.
it.
Can't miss it. You'll smell the smoke as soon as you're near
Yes,
us.
sir.
Yeah, that's the
And
most
we'll-
famous thing. Yeah.
We'll also have Chicky Tea back open soon.
Awesome.
It's a boba shop.
I saw that. I was.
We're
yeah.
working on I'm working with the city right now. There's a lot of red tape
Yes,
in the
sir.
way.
That's
so,
awesome.
but we're working to get through that. I have a meeting set up soon, and we're gonna try to get that back open.
Fuck
and then
yeah.
cast iron, like I said, a couple more weeks hopefully, and we're right across the street. We're neighboring each other, both buildings, so it's gonna be a Uncle Chicken's block area.
Well,
so.
hopefully this episode will be coming out probably like in a week from now.
Week
And
or
then-
so.
Yeah,
you know,
probably
sometime
before
we
you
give us
guys
some
get this
change.
open. So check out Uncle Chickens. Let everybody know how you feel about the food. Check out Craig. Shout him out for them. Shout out the Nelkboys and Happy Dad. You know what I'm saying?
Full send, baby.
Straight up. Shout out Mike G. R.I.P. Miss you, dog. And fucking, you know,
It was a great episode.
it's come out here, check out the food, create the community, and understand that like we're all just building here. You know what I'm
Come get
saying?
the feel of-
learn from
Please.
your environment.
Support your locals.
I'm sitting with my boy J Bob. I'm sitting with Craig. My boy Angel behind the screen. I'm with you, Nick. Stay out of pocket.
Later.
Check out the link tree on Instagram. It's gonna be all over our Twitter too. Link tree's gonna have all of our setups. It's gonna be for Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat,
Spotify, right?
Spotify. Also, yeah, check out Spotify. We need some followers on
Check it
there.
out. Check it out.
And check out Uncle Chickens, man. Stay out of pocket.
I got some stickers. You know, if you ever see the
Stay out of
stickers
pocket.
around.
Yeah, them stickers gonna be a thing.
Yeah.